So I played for about maybe 2 or 3 hours today. I said, I'm just going to grind the diamond so I don't have to worry about it, right? I said, I'm plat 2. Easy. Couple hours of just off camera grinding, get the diamond, don't have to worry about it. Plat 3. Dipped into plat 4. Was able to recover, but literally every single deck that I ran today, went backwards. Every one of them was like a 2-to-1 loss ratio. Didn't matter what I ran. Orzhov, mono black, mono red, Boros. Every single type of powerful deck that I tried to run went backwards. God, it's fucking. And it wasn't even like it was super close. Like, ooh, that was a nice one. It was like the dude went, get this shit out of here and smack my cards out of my hand. It was so demoralizing this afternoon. It was ridiculous how bad it was. It was absolutely ridiculous how bad it was. Yeah, absolutely just got fucking slapped. Just got fucking slapped. I don't know what's going on with me, man. I really don't. I don't know why there's such a dip in the ability to rank. I don't think I've been this far back on rank in months. I'm usually diamond by now. Occasionally I'm mythic 2 weeks in, but I have not hit a wall this bad in a good long while. It's been a while since I've hit a wall this bad. I don't know if it's my playing that's dropped off. Maybe I'm overplayed and I don't have, I'm just sauceless right now. I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if it's maybe it's just the meta is hostile to my playstyle. I have a feeling it's the meta is hostile to my playstyle. I have a feeling that is the case, and that is not only, you know, that is my problem too for not being able to react to it. I'm not saying that it's the meta's issue for doing that. It's also my it's also my problem that the way I like to play the game is super against what people run right now. So yeah, that is, I think, part of it. I think that would probably be part of it, but it's hard to know 100% for sure. Let's see what's in there. What do we get rid of? We get rid of you. Yeah, I don't feel like my playing has fallen off that bad. I think it's the metal is hostile to my playstyle, and again, I could adapt to it, but I'm an old dog and I don't want to play control. That's also part of it, is that I'm not like, yeah, I'll just fucking play control, I'll do nothing but counter spells and removal, and you know, I like creature based stacks, I like combos, I like mid range. All that shit is bottom tier right now. So yeah, I was hoping that the meta would flip a little bit, but after 2 weeks, it seems to only be solidifying. So it is kind of a problem. Yeah, I did the Lizards Alesha deck. I actually really like that deck. It did well for itself. I'm glad that guy hurt himself there. I like that. That's funny to me. Oof. Okay. If he's got another discard, I'm going to be pissed. He's got a fucking Bandit's Talent. I'm going to be super pissed, but we'll see what he's got here. A Phyrexian Arena. That is probably going to be bad for him. I don't think he should have done that, because that's going to be 9 damage down range. He's going to go down to 6. Don't think he has a board wipe. Honestly, the most success that I've had grinding up is skeletons. That's been like my main. Not even demons really gets me to where I'm going as good as skeletons. It's pretty shocking that demons for me, however, I guess you're just supposed to sit there. I like an active deck, and I think that the way that you win now is just sit there and let the game win for you. You don't really want to interact. But, you know, we soldier on. It's what are you going to do? I've been in worse spots before. This is still not as bad as fucking Odin's Alrune's Epiphany. Alrune's Epiphany was probably the least fun meta ever. It literally was killing the game. It when I say this shit was killing the game, you can see a hole in like in mine and other content creators' view counts and sub counts when Elrond's Epiphany was taking over. It is so wild at how badly that choked the game out. Nobody wanted to play that, bro. Nobody wanted to play that garbage. I can't. Yeah, that meta was abysmally bad. It's very funny at how bad that meta was. Dimir Rogues, that was around the same time. That's when we were getting power levels that were really high. Dimir Rogues was pretty awful. I think that Dimir Rogues led to Alrune's. I think it's the last time that Izzet was dominant. Like a dominant force. But yeah, we led right into that. We had a string of horrible metas 3 years ago. That was like atrociously bad. Like, what was it? We had, Omnath. We had Landfall Omnath, which had to be emergency banned before Paper Omnath even came out. That's how fucking broken the card was. Is that? It was so broken and busted. Guys, imagine this. They had to ban it. They had to ban it before the card came out. It hit Arena, and it hit Arena so horribly and was so broken that they had to, like, ban the card as soon as it came out in paper because it was so busted. Do you know how bad you have to fuck up for that to happen? Oh my god, that was so funny. Was that the green and shaman that untapped your lands? No, that was the... Was that Reclamation? No, that was, what was that called? Omnath is just Simic. This is true. Yes, many such cases. Yeah, Omnath was in fact Simic. Thank you, Popeye. Man, those were the days, bro. Tybalt's Trickery was pretty cancer. Yeah, Tybalt's Trickery was not good either. That is pretty true. Tybalt's Trickery was generally a bad time. We had to have a few emergency bans around here, you know. But you know, here's the thing. This is my suspicion. Playtesting at WotC plays the set internally. I don't think that they play the set combined with all the other sets. I don't think people are making standard decks. I think that they're building... I think the paper card people are building, like, internally. They're saying, okay, what is this set power level within itself? I don't think they extensively test... Do you get what I'm saying? They test like a draft format. They go, oh yeah, well, within the bounds of this. But when you add something, yeah, when you add like a card from 3 years ago, it's a fucking nightmare. It doesn't work. Everything is busted and doesn't work. I think that is genuinely. I think that is what they do. I don't know if they test the full spectrum of play. So yeah. It is a little bit odd that keeps happening. Hey, what's up, Imaginary? Well, we're gonna have to find out. He's gonna do flash on here. -3, -3. Does this bust through hexproof? Yeah, and it busts through hexproof. It absolutely does. End turn. Saheeli cat combo. I don't remember that one. Demon. Yeah, it's a miserable season. It's just a bad season overall. Generally speaking, so. How am I only in platinum? It's called losing a whole bunch. That's what you do, Mage. If you want to stay in platinum, just fucking lose over and over and over again. Constantly. That's the trick. A lot of people don't know this. Just fucking lose over and over and over again constantly, and you will remain in platinum. That's the trick. A lot of people don't know that. I know it's kind of, you know, people don't really talk about that, but that's the main way to do it. That's the number one way to do it. I was just talking about that, Mage. The real answer, without me making jokes, is this meta is extremely hostile to the way I play. To my general play style, this meta is very bad. Yeah, no, I have done nothing but fucking take L's for, like, weeks now. I'm taking an L right now. It basically, the game said after 12 cards, you don't need any skeletons. You can have one creature. That's it. You can have one creature. It got exiled out of the graveyard, even though normally I can cast it out of the graveyard. And it's just like, nah, that's it, fam. You're good. You're good on creatures. You're completely fine. There's another mana. So out of 13 cards, I drew 7 mana, so over 50% mana draw, 1 creature and all spells. So that's how you stay in fucking platinum. Is you just every game that you play, you lose miserably. That's the main function of that. If you can do that, you're pretty golden, you know. Hey, look, it's Corpses of the Lost. Let's see if this gets counterspelled. Oh my goodness, it got counterspelled. That was fucking crazy. I mean, I've never thought that. He had a specific counterspell for enchantments. He had a literal counterspell for fucking enchantments. Ready to go for me. That's what he had for me there. So, it's good stuff. Yeah. No, I don't know. My MMR is really high. I don't know. You would think after losing so much that it would improve. The situation would improve. I couldn't tell you about anything about MTG Arena. I know nothing about it. Here's another mana for Jay right there. Fantastic. Love to see that. So far out of 15 cards, I've drawn 8 mana. So we're still at a plus 50% draw rate. We're still at a plus 50% draw rate for mana right there. Fantastic. Fey tricking. Good. Good to see. Case of the Scash Skeleton. Okay. Let's see this. How about another counterspell for Jay? No? How about that counterspell? There you go. So again, L's. L's, 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 L's all day. I haven't seen you play white, I don't think. You mean mono white? Yeah, I've played plenty of mono white. I've played mono white. I don't do it frequently, but I do it enough. I was thinking about a mono white life gain, but this is the problem. Every deck that I throw at the meta currently, no matter how good it used to be, I could have been running 75% win rate previously. It's at about a 50 now. It's about a 45 to 50 now. You can knock about 25% win rate off of every single deck that I run. Bro, you might have to give it up, man. That just doesn't sound... Hey, what's up, Agazio? Kami, you about Simic, but you don't remember how bad Izzet and Jeskai was back then. Yeah, Izzet and Jeskai, yeah, they were certainly a team. They were certainly a team. I might stop trying to be creative. Legitimately, I might stop trying to be creative and just run meta. And just be like, hey guys, this is the only thing that works. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that anything else is better. This is what you need to do to win. You know? Poison Angels. Bro, you have to give Angels Death Touch. That's it. So you would have to run Selesnya Death Touch Angels is what you would have to do. Or you'd have to run Abzan. You're jumping through hoops to get to a solution that you could get to faster another way. And this is from somebody who likes nonsense jank stacks, okay? I'm telling you, you're making it hard on yourself. Oh, I'm glad. People complain about my walkthroughs. They say, what are you fucking yapping about? What are you fucking talking about? And I say, you can skip through the walkthrough. And they go, I'm not skipping through shit. I'm not skipping through a fucking goddamn thing, okay? I ain't skipping through fucking nothing, all right? And I'm like, well, you know. Why would he do that? Yeah, he didn't think that one through. He didn't think that run through. Blue-white control. I already played that. Everyone fucking hated it. I played blue-white enchantments, and everyone fucking was like, I'm not watching this stupid video. So, you know, that's the funny thing about it so it's not a matter. Here's the other thing, and I think this is an important component of it. It's not only a matter of making decks that work. It's a matter of making decks that will appeal to people and be good on my channel and get views. It's the difference between being a streamer and a video maker and a YouTuber. If I was just streaming, I could sit here for 6 hours and just play a meta deck over and over again until I won. I'm trying to record a video that I can cut into a bite-sized piece that will show people, hey, you know, you could run this deck, this works. And it's getting harder and harder to find decks that work. I have done a Knights deck. And do you know what that tells me, man? It tells me that you did not like the Knights deck, which means that you are going to get attacked by a werewolf. Sorry, man. I did an Abzan Knights deck, so I hate to tell you the truth, man, but it's going to happen. If it hasn't happened yet, which is kind of surprising. The Knights deck came out 2 weeks ago. So that means you didn't like that deck, which means that the like and subscribe, he's going to get you. It's going to happen. You know? Screaming Mimi. Hell yeah. Okay. We're going to put down Screaming Mimi right here. We love Screaming Mimi. Sometimes people self-report in the chat. They go, oh, really? You made that deck? I haven't seen it. And if you haven't seen it, it means you haven't liked it. If you haven't liked it, then there's nothing I can do. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I guess nothing I can do. He's got a mind of his own. Just like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do something here. You got to talk to the werewolf about that, man. I got nothing to do with it anymore, man. You got to take that up with the complaints department. Moonstone Harbinger. Look at this. Look at this snazzy bastard right here. He's coming in. We're gonna pop him. Pop, lock, and drop him. Boom. Take action. Take action. Bingo. Bango. That's going to do 4. And then this is going to do 4. And then that hits. Boom. Toad and Taz will kill him if I can get it off. Hey, what's up, Wood Dog? How you doing, man? Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man, Buggy Man. Marauding Army, Imagery, Soveski. Did I say Haniel? Karlama Face. Imaginary. Mage, Kami. Toan. No, actually, Toan, all jokes being aside, yeah, I did Abzan Knights. I actually really liked it. It wasn't too popular, but I really enjoyed it. He might run a board wipe here. He may run a board wipe. We're gonna see. If he runs a board wipe, I think Song of Toe and Taz can still get him. Song of Toe and Taz is still gonna fuck him up. He's got to individually kill Generous Plunderer. I think Toe and Taz has still got him. Yeah. Is it? That's the funny thing. I can look at my channel and be like, you're hitting an all-time record in views. And I'll be like, man, my channel's such a fucking failure. I have such imposter syndrome regarding content creation. Because I do the wrong thing of looking at the next person and I go, they're doing so much better than me. I'm such a fucking loser. I got to stop doing that. Get them, rats. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. That's a 6-shooter right there. One more for good luck. There you go. Yeah, I gotta stop comparing myself to other people, you know. I'm actually in the best time of my channel's life, but I'm very hard on myself. I'm very, very hard on myself when it comes to... I'm never satisfied with what I'm doing. I'm always like, this is bad. You should be doing better. You should be doing more. You should be working harder. And that has to do with my upbringing, basically, if we're being honest. Bump, 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 bump. But that's what I always tell myself, which can be helpful sometimes, but also is... My little nephew just got his first one while I was on a Commander Family Night. I was so proud of him. That's great, man. My nephew is into Pokemon cards right now. I think I can eventually get him to Magic. Thank you for following Leon. Welcome to the show, Leon. Leon S. Kennedy. Do. What's he gonna run here? What's he doing? Patchwork Banner. So yeah, I think MTG is probably a little bit too much for him right now. I think it's probably a bit too heavy for him. But I think we're gonna get to the point where it's good. He's gonna run Split Up the Party. Guarantee it. He's gonna kill all this, destroy all. Yep, there you go. Clockwork Percussionist. Oof. Burst Lightning. So we're gonna go with Ogier. Boom. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Fell at our retreat. Very nice. He's going to put one cat out. Fantastic. So we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. To damage. Take him 4. Two. Yeah, bad optics. That'll Oh man, I try not to. I've been trying to be more positive, man. You know, I learned an important lesson a long time ago. Is you gotta laugh when you want to cry. That is the truth. He's gonna double strike this guy up, I think. Put a 1/1 counter. He's going to hit for 5 right there. Alright, so let's do that. So it'll be 6 and 2. I should have enough to kill him. We'll see here. We got a really bad hand. Authority of the Consuls. That'll hurt. Land and War Leader. Okay. 5 damage. Okay, so if I would have drawn anything, literally any creature except for this mana right here, this stupid fucking mana right here, any card at all, any creature card at all, or if I would have drawn Song of Totentaz or Burst Lightning. Okay, so Witchstalker Frenzy, no. But any other card, Impact Tremors, no. But I drew a mana. And that means that I don't get to win the game right now. And he has one more turn to deal with me. Hey, what's up, Chavez? He has one more turn to deal with me. He's gonna put down Roaming Throne, which I don't think was the right choice. Yeah, that's a plugin that for some reason never works for me. I don't know what the problem is. I have to try to make that work. There's a plugin that works, and every time that I try to make it, it doesn't go off. So I don't know. Yeah, I got to try to figure that one out, but because it never ever works when I try to do it. So now he's got double triggers out. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1. Gain. Drain. Okay. He gains. I come in, and it bangs out. All right. So L. L because I drew a mana. Any other card in the whole world, if we would have drawn anything else but a fucking mana, we would have had it. Yeah, I have tried, pretty much try every about 3 months to get that plugin to work, and no matter what I do, no matter how many whatchamacallits I run, I don't know, I'm gonna have to get somebody who has it to make it work for me. But even when I had when I had somebody who made it work for me, they told me the steps they did, it still didn't work for me. It may be because I'm double streaming, it's disabled or something like that. I couldn't tell you exactly what the problem is, but for whatever reason, whenever I try to use that plugin, it won't work. So I have to figure it out. I really do want that to be, it's a quality of life thing that I do want to be improved. But yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's do Generous Plunderer. He's probably going to kill whatever I put down here, so. It's probably a Heister. He's running 4 colors. We'll take that action. Okay, we'll do Impact Tremors. See if he wants to counterspell that. We're going to do that. He's got something in his hand. He's holding up priority. So whatever he's got something in his hand here. And the attack. The attack trigger goes off. The hit trigger goes off. Okay. What's he doing? Exile. Oh, you draw a card, you're going to lose a life right there. Boom. Okay. Counterspell? Possibly. Possibly counterspell. We'll see. Pyroclasm, very nice. Good hit there. I knew it was going to be some sort of board wipe. Ball Lightning while I wait for my... I don't know what's with the flooding here, guys. I guess I have to take something out of here. Spelunking. He's running Rainbow, but I don't know what kind of Rainbow deck this is. David Salazar, how you doing? Spelunking. Cave. Draws. He put a cave down. Okay, more mana. Great, love that. King of Crads, how you doing? What's up, Joel Baloo? The Crads master himself. Kradsmaster General. Pick your poison. Each opponent sacrifices a red. Okay. Wow, okay, so we're just going to flood. We're just going to flood. 4. Curious Root. Put any number of gates on the battlefield. Is he doing Gates Ablaze? What's he, he's doing a gate deck. Probably Gates Ablaze or something like that. Yeah. Is Gates Ablaze standard now? I know we added gates back in with foundations, but exile 1 creature, you gain life. Good stuff. Screaming Mimi. So, again, 14 cards. 14 cards, 8 mana. That's not a winning formula, unfortunately. That's not gonna work. Maze's End is now legal. Okay. Maze's End. I hated Gates Ablaze decks. Deadly Cover-Up, very nice. Boom. Foreseen Portent. I'm going to draw another mana here. 35%, pretty much a guarantee that it's going to hit. Pretty much a guarantee that it's going to be... Oh, it's Clockwork Precisionist. Okay. Very good. He's holding priority, so he has something in his hand. We'll go no. Boom. Landfall. We get Teo the Benthic. Draw a card. He's looking for Maze's End, I guess. Yeah, it's this has been a problem. This is a big issue. I don't know why I'm flooding every game, you know. Block that. Boom. If I cut a mana, I'm going to drought every game, so we'll see. Screaming Mimi. Love Screaming Mimi. Look, good to see her. Impact Tremors. We'll throw that down. I'm about to just scoot because, no, I don't have this one. This guy's all over me. This guy's fucking all over me. He's got an instant or counterspell or something in his hand. Yeah, there's no way that I'm getting through here. Oof. This is a control deck. He killed me with the Pyroclasm. I'm trying everything I can, Very Vorpal. We've done nothing but lose, so it's unfortunate. I'm trying everything I can to get different on it. But every deck that I've put down so far has just been an L, so this is taking forever. I don't want to be here. We're trying everything we can. This is the same deck from last night that I modified, that I felt like had good traction, was missing an X Factor. But we're going to try everything we can. How many lands I'm running? I'm running 23 in a 22 CMC deck. I am not overly landed, for sure. I do not believe that that's going to be the case. So let's take a look under the hood here. 23 lands, 23 on a 2.4 CMC average. So I'm actually under the CMC, which is actually not a smart thing to do. I'm under the CMC right now, which is frankly impressive that I'm drawing as much more Screaming Mimis was the X Factor. Yeah. So on a 2.4 average CMC, I'm at 23. which I feel like is more than reasonable to run. I feel like is more than reasonable to run, you know. But that's just me though. Boop 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 boop. I'm just the silly guy. Do 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 do. Boom. Let's do Razorkin Needlehead. No attacks. He's ramping here. Screaming Mimi could be an ally here if he fucks around and hits me with something big. Screaming Mimi blocking could be fine. He's gonna do Archdruid's Charm on that. Very nice. He's gonna swing in. No blocks. We'll take 3. Okay, we're gonna do this. Ping, ping, ping. Alright. Getting rid of Screaming Nemesis is not easy. Okay, good. I actually like that. Believe it or not, I like that big boy right there. I like that big beefy guy right there. Okay. I'm gonna go in with just 3. There you go. Boom. 6 banger on the head. There you go. You're gonna fight him out. Boom. 4 banger. 4 banger. Should I do it right to him? Do it right to him. Boom. On the head. Come in at me. There you go. Stun. No attack. Witchstalker's Frenzy. See what he does. How many more fights do you have in you, man? You got a lot of fights left. Yeah, he's got a lot of fights left in him. How many, though? 2, 3, 4, 5? Carroted. All right. Oh, you're Axonil. I got you, man. I got you. Thousand cuts. Boom. Boom. You can only block 2 of them. You only have 2 bloxers. 2 damage puts you over. Screaming Mimi does the head smash there. Boom. Down to 0. Did you ever see Divorced Dad's trading card game? That's very funny. The guy made up a whole fake card game called Divorced Dads as a comedian. And it's very funny. He'll be like, okay, white Oakleys, very common. Lifted pickup truck, also very common. Crying alone. This one is actually very common, but we don't talk. No one talks about how common this is. It's like this one is really hidden. Like people don't really ever talk about, you know, about crying alone. But that one's around. You know, I think it's gonna come up later. That's really funny. Anyways, Cranberry. Yeah, the Divorced Dads is so funny, man. It's so clever. I'm pretty new here. I used to play Magic and Paper when Fallen Empires came out. Oh man, my man just got out of cryostasis. Now would I like to play again? Is there a way to play themes like Angels Against Goblins? You can play your own theme. You can play your own version of anything that you want. Vorpal, he pulled the house. It's in a short. He did pull it. Leather, wood, concrete, and steel. Oh, I'm glad Vorps Magorps knows it. That's good to see. Let's get rid of Ball Lightning right here. He's not allowed to have that, otherwise he'll go into infinite gain. Yeah, he had a yeah. I didn't see it either. I missed that one, and I actually Googled one day, did he ever pull the house? And he did. He pulled the house. I won't ruin it for you. I won't ruin how it went, but it went pretty good. Okay, Lootmonger. Okay, let's go in with Screaming Mimi. Hit. Pop. Okay. Hired Claw. Generates a token. The Nightmare. Very nice. Age of Alimony. Then there was also he did 2 expansions. He did Age of Alimony and something else was a new one. The Ring of Darkness. I think the Ring of Darkness was one of the ones that he did. I think Age of Alimony is the one that you can buy. It's the fantasy themed one. Court of Chaos. That's the other one. Yeah, that one's all like court going to court themed. Oh, thank you for shouting out, Trexadactyl. I forgot to shout you out. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. Hold on. Well, come on by to our Discord, by the way. Do I want to send him in here? I'm going to say no attacks. We're going to hold steady. He's probably got a removal. Yeah, he's got a removal here. Generates a token. Should have gone after Generous Plunderer. Triumphant Getaway. Boom. These heist decks, man. There's something else. Odor Axonil. Hell yeah. I think he's dead. Unless he has a board wipe, I think he's dead. Generous Plunderer, gains and drains. Doesn't matter. Generous Plunderer, gain and drain. Don't do it. Oh, that was a good one. Okay. Screaming Mimi. Does it to me. Is he gonna give me a token? Okay. Boom. Let's see what he got here. Pings me for 2. Boom. I've been to Belgium before. It's a nice place. Don't be a mana and I can win. Don't be a fucking mana, I can win. Song of Toten Taz, Clockwork Percussionist, Burst Lightning. It's a lot of stuff that can win right here. Who's he taking out? Oh, that's a shame. Another one eaten by rats, Jay, ladies and gentlemen. We had him down way down. We had him way down there. We had him way, way down there. Oh, spicy. That was a spicy boy right there. I do think that, again, the X factor that I was talking about previously, being Screaming Mimi is a very dangerous card to put in the game. We are getting some top deck heroes here, so we'll ride it out, see how long we pull top deck heroes, you know? Hired Claw. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't like that I'm not going first, but what are you gonna do? Storm Chaser's Talent. Anytime that I run that in a deck, I do terrible, so we'll see what happens. Enduring Friendship. We'll put down Impact Tremors. Boom. Is that prowess? Whenever you cast an instant spell, creature that otters in a creature get +1 to the end of turn. That was returned. Oh, fuck it. We'll push him in. Explain Discord to boomers. It's a good video. Song of Toten Taz, Scry. Alright, I might have to use Witchstalker Friendly on Enduring Friendship. It's going in. Double team. Boom, boom. Gonna put down Enduring Friendship. Generous Plunderer. Screaming Mimi. Push in. Get hit. I should do Arena Basics because I have so many questions about how the basics work. You know how badly the vault is explained in Arena is that no matter how many vault explanation videos I put up, they get like 5,000 views every time. And people going, thanks, I had no idea. That's how still poorly the vault explanation videos are. Is that even with everything that has already happened, or that people have already run or played this game for a while. And then I have people arguing with me that is not how, in fact, the duplication protection runs. That's the crazy part, is that I still have people going, that's actually not how it works. So it's still a controversial, mechanic to this day. that people want to argue with me. No, no, no. That's you don't get that points and you don't get that percentage. Whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, it's pretty impressive. Oh, he's doing the knockback. Ooh, I don't think somebody read that. I don't think somebody read that. Oh, it doesn't matter anyways. I'm dead. Yeah, a little bit of mana shy there, and I didn't have any removal. I should have used the Witchstalker's Frenzy. Boom, 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 boom. All right. It's not terrible. Okay, yeah, Discord. I mean, Discord in and of itself is neutral. You just have to join good servers. Um, that's pretty much it. There's some really garbage ass servers over there. That's why I banned minors from my server. Uh, there's some really fucking awful. Boom. Boom, boom. Song of Toten Taz. Very nice. Draw a card off the top. It's another Toten Taz. Screaming Mimi is there. Johnny's Pride Mate. Boom. Land. Really happy about that land, by the way. Let's go in. I don't think he's going to gain that much life. We don't need the Toten Taz. He's going to do Exemplar of Light. I need him to swing. I need you to die. Boom, boom. Okay. TikTok is some of the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't use TikTok. That app, maybe 5 years ago, it was useful. It is absolutely cooked now. Snow uses TikTok, and the thing about it is, it's all fucking drop shipping and nonsense. Like, it's literally every bit of that is drop shipping and nonsense. Okay, so is he gonna be another victim of the rats? I think he is. I think he is. Toten Taz. Boom. We'll go in. Well, I mean, they're basically the same thing at this point. Maybe her algorithm's just fucked, but I don't know. It's and girls live streaming their feet. And listen, if that's what you want to do, more power to you. But I don't want to see that. I would pay to not see that. If they're like, we'll the only way we'll stop recommending you feet live streams if you pay us $5. Well, I would delete the app. I wouldn't even want to pay the $5. But yeah. I don't understand the feet thing. I don't get it. I've hated feet for a long time. Feet are gross. Do you want to know when I take my socks off? Right before I go to sleep. And when I get up in the morning, I put my socks back on. The first thing I do when I get up. I put my glasses on. I put my socks on. Feet are gross. Keep them fucking covered up. This fucking feet thing is out of control, man. Yeah, I hate walking barefoot. Barefoot in the sand, that's like torture to me. Literal torture. Ankles used to be real sexy in the back in the day. This is true. Yeah, well, people were mostly covered up. I think that's why. I think people were really super covered up. And it was, he's going to heist me there. And so any kind of skin that you could show was, like, insane. Any kind of skin that you put out there was, like, scandalous beyond belief. Okay. Vorps. I like you, Vorps. I'm gonna ignore that. Vorps McGorps. I'm gonna ignore that one. Hired Claw. Very nice. Let's go in. He's probably going to play removal on that and swing in. I think. Listen, if you enjoy it, I'm not going to try to take that away from you. It's not like Simic, where nobody should be doing that. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I hate it. That's, that's the big difference. All right, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's draw land for us right there. Clockwork Percussionist and Screaming Mimi coming out. Boom. Ping him for one. Ping him for one. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we ping you for one. You can't gain life for the rest of the game, which means that unexpected bagging item in area is not going to work. What the fuck's the name of that card? Unexpected item in bagging area. Unexpected item in bagging area. Thank you, imagery. I bet I could look even better. Bro, rotate that shit, man. It ain't worth the 250 gold, bro. Rotate that shit. Ain't worth it. Yeah, or play mono green. It's the right way to do it. Heist the card. He's got burst lightning. Boom. Boom. Destroy. Come back wrong. We're gonna do Razorkin Needlehead right there. Boom. Boom. Mana. Put down the mana. Pump. Okay. 5-color Poison Angel, that's not gonna... It's never gonna work, man. Sacrifice. It's all it takes, man. That's what you can be bought and sold for, Savesky. That's what you can be bought and sold for. Hope he casts something good here. Generous Plunderer, very nice. Razorkin Needlehead. hit, hit. Give me a treasure. Even if he runs a board wipe, yeah, that's not going to help. I don't think he realizes that this is Screaming Mimi fucked up his life gain here. Even if he plays something, it doesn't matter. I'm going to play Twin Flame Tyrant. It's going to blow him up. You could probably run a Selesnya Toxic with poison in it. But I don't think that you're ever going to get angels that are poison. There's no angels that are Death Touch. Except for maybe some Kaldheim angels and Atraxa. So, you know. I think he doesn't realize that Screaming Mimi completely shut off his unexpected item and bagging area here. Triumphant Getaway. That's what it is. Yeah, he's dead on the play no matter what. There's no two, as far as I know, there's no 2-mana board wipe. Burst Lightning doesn't matter. None of that matters. None of that matters. Should we do that? Should we just do Twin Flame? He's got a block. Deals double damage instead. Fuck it, let's do it. There we go. Nice. Very nice. All right. Screaming Mimi. It tastes good, Screaming Mimi, I'll tell you what. Twin Flamme. Twin Flambe. Twin Flamme and Twin Flambe. Ops goes first. I'm not crazy about that, but we'll go for it, man. Tiny Bones, the tiniest bones you ever did see. We'll hold that back. Boom. We really need a mana here. Hey, what's up, Jar Werewolf? Jar Werewolf. My turn. Hope it's a mana. It's not a mana. We will play Impact Tremors. Okay. We need a mana here. Big mana, no whammies. He's going to play Unstoppable Slasher. It's very bad. Still no fucking mana. We're going to do this. Boom. Boom. He's probably going to put down the Demon. Gold Knight. Good night, Gold Knight. Welcome. Oof. Okay. Still no mana. Half my life is gone. Fantastic. Good stuff. Gets to cast that. Still no mana. Great. Love to see that. Do that one to him, and then we instantly lose the game. Fantastic. Good night, Gold Knight. That was a quick one. No mana there. Welcome, Gold Knight. How was your stream? How was your Strame? What's up, Tenerex? How you doing? Sounds like you're having a great time. I had fun. Mostly got beaten up, and that's part of learning. What did you play? See, Jar Werewolf, that's the kind of energy I'm looking from you, man. You just call me a putz and tell me to marry Snow. Thank you for following Revan Sigma. You talking about Darth Revan, one of the main characters from the hit Star Wars classic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, featuring Bastilla Shan? Is that the Revan that you're talking about? See that Jar Werewolf? That's no good there, man. That's what I'm talking about. Razorkin. KOTOR. Hey, what's up, Werewolf Gaming? I'm running mono red, screw 'em up. Mono red nonsense, I guess. I don't know. We'll do impact tremors. I actually, you want to know my rough opinion right here? I actually like KOTOR 2 better. I know. Very controversial opinion. I actually like KOTOR 2 better, man. I don't know why. Something about it just speaks to me more. That's my truth, you know? Yeah, it is a shame that they didn't get to finish it. I would have loved the remaster. Looks like the remaster is dead in the water, unfortunately. But man, that was a good game. I tried. I didn't care for it. Me and my buddy, who are big Star Wars fans, we tried getting into it a little bit after it came out, and we both just kind of found we just didn't really get anything from it. Unfortunately. Okay, so we're just not going to get a mana here, so we might as well start pumping. We need, next turn, we need Ojer out on the board. But that's Obsidian for you. Obsidian can crank out a sequel like, when are they bringing the Marvel set to Arena? So, the thing about the Marvel set is that it is the Secret Lair stuff, or the Universes Beyond set is not... Oh, hopefully he takes Impact. He doesn't take... He might take Impact Tremors. Okay, that's not good. That's what I was worried about. Right after we were about to get it in. Okay. No attacks. So we're getting a Spider-Man set. The actual the whatchamacallit, the little 5 cards that they made, or 10 cards or whatever, of whatchamacallit is never coming to Arena. Ever. Never in 1,000 years is it coming. Dude, the Dark Souls 2 people need to fucking cool it, man. The Dark Souls people need to fucking cool it. The Dark Souls 2 people are out of their mind. There's nothing... Dark Souls 2 is okay. It's not a piece of garbage. It has a lot of problems, but saying it's the best in the series is fucking... is ludicrous behavior. Is crazy person behavior. That's a lot of people's favorites. It is not the best in the series. There is a difference between those two. Do you understand the difference between the two statements? I think a lot of people don't understand the difference between those two statements. I think that is one of the ongoing issues, is they go, oh, this is the best one, or this is the best in the series. You see the problem here. Bloodborne is a very close second, but Elden Ring is by far the best thing they ever made. By a country mile. Unfortunately, that's just the god-awful truth of it. I have no way of getting rid of that. I have no way of getting rid of that guy. If I don't have any way of getting rid of that guy, there's nothing I can do. To the Sheltered by Ghosts, because we were stymied on mana for a while. Bloodborne is tighter. Bloodborne is not better. Listen, I love Bloodborne to death. But you're telling me that fucking having to run up High Street every single time that I want a healing item, and I have to go refarm fucking healing items and bullets every single time is superior to the fucking flask system? No way. I don't fucking believe you for a second. I don't believe anybody who tells me that fucking spending 20 minutes every time you need to heal up because you gotta go refight a boss and used all your fucking bullets and all your bullets and fucking blood is a better system. Is a better system than the fucking flask system. It isn't. It flat out isn't. Oh my goodness, look at this. We're Raid Central tonight. How you doing, Meow? Right, Meow. Let's do that. Boom, 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 boom. Twas a losing day, Sag. Welcome to my everyday. Welcome to J Villain World, where every day is a losing day. Forever. Forever. Oh my goodness, 2 points to 3. Oh my god, Frozen Spite. What a nightmare. What a living hell that must be like. I actually really liked your Golgari good stuff. I actually thought that was a pretty cool deck. I was looking at it again. That deck is more my speed. I was viewing that earlier and I thought that I said, huh, I could do a version of that. Thank you for following Hero Girls VT. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Boom, Day of Judgment, very nice. Love to see that. Let's do Impact Tremors. Boom, hit him. Pop, pop, pop. Armored Core's fun, yeah. I mean, it's not a Souls series. It's not a Souls game. It's just just a game. You know? Sneaky Lounge. Bang, bang, okay. It has become more like a Souls series, but I remember playing Armored Core 4. Armored Core 1 on the PS1, and it certainly wasn't a Souls series at that point. This guy's dead. Get him Impact Tremors. There we go. I gotta go decompress. Streamed every night this week and I'm a bit dragged. Yeah, I know I'm taking Monday off because I gotta go somewhere at 8 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday, so I can't stream. Oh, thank you so much for coming, Gold Knight and Meowdic. 2 wonderful VTubers. We're building up a great VTuber alliance here of all kind of VTubers of all stripes. That's great to see. We love to see that. We need more VTubers out there doing things. I am, in fact, a male VTuber, which comprises 0.5% of all VTubers, although I do use a female model sometimes. Yes, I do have Blue Sky. Wait, why didn't that work? The link should just be above, there we go. Boop, boop. I go first. Great stuff right there. I know. Male VTubers. A rarity. They're going to have to put us in the male VTuber uh, of the male VTuber breeding program. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. That's the only way to propagate our species. You know? I don't know. That's my best guess, and the fact that that's probably right is tells you, really says a lot about our society. Joker. Boom, 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 boom. All right, we're gonna get rid of. Actually, you know what? We'll get rid of Tyrannosaurus Tyrant right there. Take action. Boom, boom, boom. I am a masculine male VTuber. I'm not a femboy. That if you're gonna find a male VTuber, it's probably gonna be a femboy or an effeminate man. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Conjure a duplicate into your graveyard. Let's sacrifice Plunderer. Boom. Is he gonna play more removal? That would suck. Oh, this guy's gonna be super sad when he sees he pulled the mana from old Floods J over here. You can't do shit to me, man. I'm Floods J. I don't got shit in my hand. That's what they call me. They call me Floods J. Boom, boom. Trexodactyl, you are in fact a PNG tuber, which is a different thing. Boom, boom. Go in. Is it? Does it still count under the same umbrella? Ella? A? Under the same umbrella? Ella? A? Yeah, well, listen, I'm not the fucking VTuber police. I don't give a shit. I think this Fribaldo right here is not in good shape. I think he's in what we would call bad shape. Sacrifice non-token creature. Boom. Okay. Hey, good job, Carlama Face. Gonna be the first ASC tuber. It's good stuff. All right, bye. We'll see you, meows. Good luck. There we go. Fribaldo did not have what it took right there. He chose poorly, as they say. I think one more should finish us off. We're actually doing a lot better than last night when we have our Screaming Mimi. I think that was the X factor that we needed. Oh, you want to see? Oh, okay. So you want to see it? Okay. They want to see it, guys. They want to see it. That's what I do sometimes. You know? Occasionally. Every now and again. I do this. You know, it draws eyes. Draws eyes onto the stream, you know? Awkward optimist. Awkwardly optimist. Welcome. Thank you for following. Boom. Boom. Generous plunderer. Boom. Okay. Hero Girls really likes that. And so does Irish Hippie. Rabbit ears catch some eyes. Tell me about it. Screaming Mimi. Screaming Mimi's got to be coming out next. Yeah. Okay. We take that. Boof. Boof. Screaming Mimi's going to come out the gate screaming. We're going to push him in. Pop. Pop. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. What do we got here? I just hope that he doesn't hit, if he hits Sheltered by Ghosts, we're in bad trouble. That's the biggest issue. Literally called it. Literally called it, guys. I fucking called it, unfortunately. Yeah. That's going to be the death of us right there. We have no recourse for that. The only way I can get it is if I get the burn next turn. If I get the burn next turn, I'm okay. If I don't get the burn, nothing I can do. Hired Claw, that's not it. We'll do Odger Axonil. We'll pay for it like that. Oof. If he gets another one, we're double dead. But if he gets another one, we're double dead. However, he might not get another one. He could get another one, and we're in bad shape. Emberheart Challenger, I don't think that's going to do it. Don't have another one. Don't have another one. All right, Might of the Meek is fine. That's okay. That's okay. We can survive that. Don't have another one. Don't fucking have another one. Okay, Might of the Meek. That's fine. That's fine. Another Heartfire Hero right there. 6. Boof. Alright, so we gotta block that with that. And we gotta block... That's gonna block 3. 6 and 4 is 15. We gotta block that with that, unfortunately. Actually, do we want Screaming Mimi back? We might want Screaming Mimi back as opposed to the other thing right here. That's gonna do 6. That's gonna do 1, 5, 8, 14. That'll be too much. That'll overwhelm us. Let's try this. Impact Tremors, love to see that. Generous Plunderer, love to see that. Bingo Bango, we'll do no attacks, we'll do no attacks. We'll end it. What do you want me to push for me? Yeah, double dead is twice as bad. Zaveritz, I don't know, man. You're the expert. You're the pro, man. Screaming Mimi. Oh, he's got his own Screaming Mimi. Okay. Okay. He's got his chewing mouse guy. Okay. Shaky mouse guy. And we're pretty sure we're dead here. That's 3. Can't be blocked, so that's 2. So yeah, no matter what we do, we're dead. Came in too fast with the Screaming Mimi. That was going to be the death of us there. We tried to get it on the next round. We may have got it on the kickback, but he came in too hot. Yeah, the biggest issue basically in Standard right now is Sheltered by Ghosts and removal. Wall of Fire, man. It always tries to get you. Good luck, Trex. For sure. For sure. Song of Toten Taz and Screaming Mimi. There it is. All right. Boof. Boof. You have about 30 minutes. So be ready for that. Okay. Starscrape Cleric. Get rid of you right away. I don't like you. And we got an absolute flood of mana here. 6 mana off of 9. Lord mercy. probably got a direct removal, so what are we going to do? Moonrise Cleric, very nice. Double Dragon, we're going to go in. I don't think he's reading that card. Let it hit, man. That would be the best thing that ever happened if that hit. No. Oh, you should have let it hit, bro. You should have fucking let it hit, man. All right, we're going to go for Twin Flame. He's probably going to put down Moonstone Harbinger. Fuck. Okay, gets one. Boof, buff. Twin Flame Tyrant. Let's do no attacks. I'm telling Skibby you said that. Tracks. Skibbity get. Going in. Gain, gain, gain. Gain, gain, +2, plus. Gain, no blocks, boom, boom. Alright, so we're going to do a 5-banger. Next time, more side boob. I don't think I can control that. The only thing that'll help him right now is a board wipe. Let's see if he has it. Eat shit, bats. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. I don't know why that's funny, but it is. Sonar Strike. Oh, why did you have to do that, Screaming Mimi? You shouldn't have done that to Screaming Mimi right there. That's, you don't want to see the rebound. You don't want to see the rebound hit on that one, guys. That's an alley-oop right there. Whoops. Whoopsie. That's what we call. I can't end it better on than a big whoopsie right there. That's a big whoopsie. You don't want to do 4 damage to a thing that's gonna shit 8 damage back at you. That's gonna be your. You don't want that. It's not a good idea. Don't do that next time. So fun, guys. I actually really wanted to run a red that was different, that was not just like aggro, that all kind of weird shit in it, and we succeeded, frankly. So there's a lot of ways to run this, and I think it's pretty fun. I think you'll like it. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye. All right. Well, we're going to do the shakedown breakdown here in a second, and then we're going to send you off to the Dactyl. To the Dactyl. That's who wants to see it. Boom, 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 boom. Awkwardly Optimist, welcome. Boom, 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 boom. Welcome everybody from Meowdic stream as well. Oops, reconnect. Don't know why that happened. Guys, have you noticed how much better my internet is? I don't know if you've seen what's going on here. I don't know if you've noticed that how much more stable and better it is. I don't know if you've been able to appreciate that. But it is much better. Wanna sunshine and shine together. Well, they'll always have each other. Took an oath, took it out to the end. And then, did you firebomb the ISP? No, they gave me a better modem. They gave me, for my shit 6-year-old modem that sucked, they gave me a better modem. That was the trick right there. Hitotsugi's pretty funny. We could throw a burn in there. Torch the Tower actually is probably better than Shock. A Braid is a good one. Pyroclasm. Yeah, any kind of burn is really going to be your friend here. Could change Shamali, Sunspire Lynx. This one never got its due. I think that this might, if we ever get in a real life gain meta, which we kind of are right now, this guy might be awesome. This is a terrible thing to do to people. One of those ones that just never panned out for what I thought might be really good. Hell to pay. Take these broken wings. That's why Screaming Mimi has so much utility. I mean, being able to bank shot, as Kami called last night. Kami called the bank shot Screaming Mimi hit, and that was really good. It was a great way of dealing with things in an effective manner. Bolt Wave. 3 damage to each opponent's good finisher. We'll throw it in there. Okay. Save and exit. All right, I'm going to go use the bathroom. We'll be right back. Okay, guys? Nobody go anywhere. Some people say, I don't know, I've heard Jay's the biggest internet, the best internet. I don't really know I'm an internet guy, but the best internet, they say. I can hear that in the voice, Trex. I can hear it right in the voice. You know, right away, I can hear it. All right, hold steady, everyone. All right. Oh, crap. I'm tiny again. There we go. Much better. Hey, what's up, Carl on the face? We're about to do Shakedown Breakdown. That's what we're going to do over here. I kind of want to build a full life gain. Man. I kind of want to run a full life gain. Like with the Johnnies. Like all the shit, you know? Like all the fucking... bells and whistles. It's probably not going to be as strong as Orzhov. That's the thing. Like, it's probably not going to be nearly as strong as Orzhov, but still, you know, it's like the temptation is there. Especially if we do Angels and like Steadfast Queen and maybe Resplendent Angel. We do Exemplar of Light. Anything that gains life. I feel like there's something there for that. The thing is like I said, you're better off playing it in Orzhov because you can gain and drain. You could gain so much life that it doesn't matter, you know. But that's the big question, you know. Whenever a white creature you control attacks, I don't know, something we can consider. I used to love Angel Vitality, but that card has been outclassed. Card has been absolutely outclassed like a million times at this point. It has absolutely been outdone in a lot of ways. Whenever you gain life, you get 2 more. Return battlefield. What do we got? Helping Hand, mana value 3 or less. Tapped. 2 creature cards. If the gift was promised, up to 3 creature cards. Dewdrop Cure might be interesting. Raise the Past would be all of them, though. 2 are left. Yeah, it really does. I like life gain, but that's really the issue, is that it gets outdone. Sheltered, you're correct. Sheltered by Ghost would be good. It does get... I still might want to do it just for content, but I think it does get outgunned pretty quickly. I feel like if we put Angels in the high end, we might be able to do something, you know? Because just putting a bat in this makes it like that much more lethal, you know? It makes it that much more lethal. Gain life. I think maybe we put down Land and Vanguard, or we put down Hinterland Sacrificer. You think Hinterland Sacrificer? We do hit 2 Hinterlands. Destroy. We run some Destroy Evils. We run some Get Losts. Could run a Requisition Raid or 2. Pretty cheap deck overall. Yeah, I put a Rec in there. Protect. Oh, Hex. Put a 1/1. Target gains Hexproof and Indestructible. Surge of Salvation. Prevent all damage from black and red. That actually might... we might actually like that. Hey, what's up, the Bowie? All right, we'll run that. We'll take a look. We're going to do Shakedown Breakdown now. We're going to shake it and break it. No worries, everyone. No worries. Okay. All right, shakedown breakdown time. Here we go, boys. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you because we are running red. I think it's been a while since I've done a mono red, and I wanted to do something different than your run-of-the-mill stock standard. It go fast, it bang bang. I said let's get janky with it, you know, and this is not the meta to get janky with it, which is why it took me a while. I was in the lab for a while on this one to get it where we go. Because I said just this regular over-the-top aggro stompy trample explosion. Let's do something different, man. Let's get weird with this crossfire right here, and that's what we did. So we have a lovely mono red jank build that is kind of an artillery, red artillery piece, which I really like, and I think my channel likes them too. So before we get into this one, if you like this kind of deck, I need you to do something for me, which is of course tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. So join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live stream. And goodness, we are almost at 3,000 followers on Twitch. I'd love to get it by the end of the year. So if you want to go there, I think if I get 3,000 by the end of the year, I'll do a big giveaway. I'll do a big giveaway of something. I don't know, cards or something, pre-con packs or something. So check that out. Follow that link. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Post your decks, post memes, ask questions. Right there is where our community lives on Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this crazy red deck, go right down there to the AetherHub and you will find it. So what are we talking about when we talk about crossfire explosion artillery? Well, the whole idea of this deck is to pull off a couple of different combo plays and just brutalize somebody with damage, usually direct damage, to your opponent. So first things first, the red burns that we're going to go with is Burst Lightning. This is going to be 1 red. This is new from Foundations. 2 damage, and it kicks 4. I like that kicker on, especially on this deck. You might say that, yeah, in the sideboard we have Torch the Tower, which is, you know, does the exile thing and it can do more. But the reason we might want that, we may need to finish the game with 4 damage, especially if we have something like Twin Flame out and we're doing 8 damage for 5 mana. That is a nice finisher there. So early removal, and then it can grow as the game goes on. That's very, very good stuff right there. The other removal that we're going to have is I'm running only 1 right now of Witchstalker Frenzy. You could go 61 cards as you wanted to do and run 2 Witchstalker Frenzies. I love that Raging Wolf armor. Very Elden Ring right there. That's a great way of getting rid of a big combo piece, especially if they're attacking in with a lot or force swinging with a lot. We can get rid of a big creature there. 1 red and 3. It costs 1 less for each creature that attacked and 5 damage out. So that's a fun one right there, and I just love that art. Very cool stuff. So we're going to be doing that. Those are going to be our really only removals. The other ways that we have are going to be different. First things first, we're going to go with the 1-drops. We're going to go with Clockwork Percussionist. I've been liking this card more and more as a 1/1, haste, 1 red, and when it dies, it exiles the top. It does exactly what red should do. Haste out the gate, and then if it dies, it gives you a card to play. Very useful. It can come in clutch. It can give you that emergency card, that extra land that you might need. Very, very useful Clockwork Percussionist. Thanks to Duskborn for that one. We're also going with Hired Claw. This guy has been seeing more and more action outside of Lizard decks. I think he's just good. Okay, I think he's just a good red card. We want his ability specifically because that 1 damage ping is going to go off really nicely. 1 red, 1, 2, and whenever he attacks with 1 or more lizards, Hired Claw deals 1 damage to each opponent. You can pay 1 red and 1 to put a 1/1 counter only if an opponent lost life this turn, which is actually very useful because we have a lot of ways of making people lose life. Now the X Factor here, literally the X Factor is Song of Tone Taz. We're going to put him over here for right now. We're going to talk to him later. Next step of our 2-drops, we're going to go with our standard 2-drops. 4 Generous Plunderers. The more I play this card, the more I like it. He has been an asset in every game that I played. One red and 1/2/2 Menace Human Rogue. At the beginning of your upkeep, you can create a treasure token, which helps you ramp. When you do, target opponent creates a tapped treasure token. I don't care. If we're helping them ramp too, we're helping them ramp slower than we are ramping, and we're going to do damage. Whenever Generous Plunder attacks, it deals damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts they control. Well, if during our turn that they are generating a treasure, we swing in, they're going to have at least one treasure that they can't use or get rid of in any kind of way. So very useful. Again, pinging 1 damage with Hired Claw and pinging 1 with Generous Plunderer, putting that early pressure on your opponent right there is all going to be part of the plan. You can starting to see the shape of what we're trying to do with this deck. Ping, 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 ping. Next step, Impact Tremors. Ping, 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 ping. These are why we call them artillery strikes. 1 red and 1. Whenever a creature you control enters, this enchantment deals 1 damage to each opponent. A common card now in Foundations, reprinted Foundations. Now we're talking. Are you starting to see the plan here? When we put down any creature, we ping them for 1. Attack, ping them for 1. Attack, ping them for at least 1, maybe more. Now, we keep going. Razorkin Needlehead. Whenever they draw a card, we ping them for 1. 2 red, 2/2 Human Assassin from Duskborn. First strike when it's on our attack. We ping them, and if they draw a card. You starting to kind of see what's going on here? Everything they do is going to ping them for 1. Okay, is going to hit them for 1. Now we have Song of Totentaz. When you combine Song of Totentaz with Impact Tremors on the finisher, especially when you're building up treasure every turn, you put this down for like 6. You put 6 1/1 rats with Impact Tremors. They take 6 damage, and you have 6 1/1 swinging in. That's dangerous, guys. That is very dangerous. You've been pinging them all game. That could be a finisher in and of itself right there. To swarm out with all of those black rats. It's extremely, extremely powerful and could be very, very dangerous, and it could be a great finisher for us right there. So we love to see that. How do we make this worse? Don't worry, we're getting there. For the 3-drop, we're going to go with Screaming Mimi. Screaming Nemesis right here, 1 red and 2. This was kind of the X factor in getting this done. The amount of life gain decks out there right now, and removal and burns or things like that, or stompies even, we really punish people with this one. 3/3 haste. Screaming Nemesis is dealt damage. It deals that much damage to target any other target. If a player is dealt damage, they cannot gain life for the rest of the game. Horrible. If they have a life gain deck, if they have an Orzhov Gain and Drain or anything like that, the game is pretty much over. They're never going to be able to recover from that. You've turned off their win con, essentially, which is insane. If they're running Stompy, you throw this in the way, it's going to shit out 6 damage as somewhere else, which is insane. It is a dangerous blocker. It is a dangerous attacker. It comes out screaming, as its name says, and it just does damage for no reason, man. It's crazy, crazy powerful. It's hard to kill. It is just a huge problem on the 3-drop on the board right there. So we love to see that. I'm going to go with 2 Hellspur Posse Bosses. You're saying, Jay, that's not that great. Well, actually it is. I'm going to tell you the secret of why this one is good. 2 red and 2/4. Other outlaws you control have haste. Oh, let's take a look what we have here. Mercenary, it's an outlaw. Rogue, it's an outlaw. Assassin, it's an outlaw. All of your little guys right here, all of your little damagers are outlaws. So you could put down Hellspur Posse Boss on turn 4, then on turn 5, put down a Hired Claw, Razorkin Assassin, and Generous Plunderer and immediately swing. Because they all have haste. All of a sudden, you're feeding back into your original turn right there. You don't need to wait. You can get him right out the gate. Not only that, when he comes in, he feeds also into Impact Tremors because he comes in and he's a creature and he creates 2 tokens. So you're getting 3 creatures on the board for 4 mana, which is actually pretty good. Other outlaws, you have haste, and you can charge up people with your mercenaries. Somebody gets a +1 at the end of turn. Very useful for stuff like that's a first strike guy or anything like that. Or Screaming Mimi for the offense right there. So he's a great 2-up for drops right there. He's really good. Now, we already talked about Witch Stalker, so let's talk about Odra Axonil. If you want to do 4 of him, I'm not mad at you. You absolutely could. I did 3 for the time being because I don't want that many legendaries. But this is what makes the deck deadly. Odra Axonil, Deepest Might, 2 red and 2/4/4 trample. If a red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Odra Axonil's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to Odranel's Axel power instead. When Odra Axonil dies, return to the battlefield tapped under it turns come back as the Temple of Power. What does that mean? That means that all your one-pingers, like Hired Claw, like Razorkin, like Impact Tremors, even Generous Plunderer, even Screamed Mimi, if they do damage and it is not equal to 4, it makes it equal to 4. Or whatever his power is. Use your mercenaries, play Hellspur Posse Boss, and use your mercenaries to up his power to 6, you know? And then you swing in with Hired Claw, that's 6 damage, or 4 damage, or 6 damage. Generous Plunder, oh, they only have 1 token? Well, it's still 4 damage, or whatever their power is. All of a sudden. Here's the finisher right here. Razorkin Needlehead, when they draw a card on their turn, they're taking 4 damage. That's not good. You shouldn't be taking 4 damage when you draw a card. That's very bad. The finisher, guys, Oger Axonil with Impact Tremors and Song of Totentaz. Need I say more? Need I say more? If you have on turn 4, him on turn 4, this on turn 5, you lay down 4 tokens with Impact Tremors. That does 16 damage. Who's going to recover from that? Who's going to be able to eat through 16 damage? You do it for any more, it's 20. You pay 6 for this, it's 20. It's 4 for each individual creature that comes into play, and then they have to deal with the attack of swinging it in. Guys, I'm gonna infomercial you here for a second, but wait, there's more. How do we make this even worse? I said, how do we make this even more of a disaster for our opponent? Twin Flame Tyrant, 2 red, and 3/5 dragon creature. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, or something they control, it deals double damage instead. It deals double damage instead. That means double Oger. Everything that we have is now double. Hired Razor Claw is 2. This is 2. Impact Tremors is 2. Whatever we do with Generous Plunder is 2. Even Screaming Mimi, if we get hit for 3 damage, it does 6 too. We can throw 6 fire out anywhere we want. Not only that, if you run Oger with it, I mean, it's game over, man. You're going to be putting out 30, 40 points of damage on a hit. Okay, you're getting double each one. You're getting double of 2 for each Song of Totentaz creature that comes out. Again, you pay 5 for this one. You get 8 damage for each rat that hits the board. That's ridiculous. What's 8 times 4? It's too much. I don't know how to do math. 32 damage right there. It is insanely, insanely powerful. It will put that into the nth degree right there, and that is a brand new card from Foundation. So really, really fun, different type of burn here. Again, the Artillery Strike. This is not even an Artillery Strike. This is an Orbital Bombardment right here. We love that. 22 Mountains and a Soulstone Sanctuary just for the hell of it. That's what we're looking at. We look at this right here. 25 creatures, assassins, dragons, gods, humans, whatever, all sorts of stuff. 6 instant, 3 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 4 enchantments, 23 lands on a 2.4 average. It says Alchemy here. It's actually a standard deck. It's 100% standard legal. I just had been playing it in the standard queue for a little bit, just for funsies. The Alchemy queue real quick. But it is 100% standard. It is Alchemy legal as well. A couple of the ideas, maybe more Witch Stalkers. You might want to run more Witch Stalkers. If you want to get real crazy with it, Hitotsugi's Second Right could be very interesting. You can customize your damage to get them to 10 and win off the Hitotsugi's Second Right. Scorching Dragonfire is not a bad one to exile things. A Braid, not bad for doing damage and cracking open artifacts. We already talked about Torch the Town, and of course, Bolt Wave is not bad either. Bolt Wave is great if you have a non-combat damage. Bolt Wave actually does 4 with Oger on the board, and Twin Flame, it does 6 with Twin Flame on the board. And with both of them on the board, it does 8. So it's not a bad way of finishing off your opponent in case you need the more burn route right there. So that is what we look like for the Orbital Bombardment Crossfire right there. I hope you like that one. We're really trying to put that damage down range on them. We're still stuck in Plat Hell right now. Everything that I run gets immediately beat, but this was actually able to fight its way through Plat Hell and actually rank quite a bit. So really happy about that. Let's get into the game. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. A different kind of red for all you guys. Here we go. Let's get into it. Boop, 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 boop. All right, guys. I'm going to send you off to the Trexodactyl. He wants to hit it on the thing right here. Trexodactyl, there you go, man. It's going in, man. You didn't even have to remind me. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it. All the new followers, the old followers, the cool followers, and the cold followers, welcome. Oh, thank you so much, Zavritz. Good luck, Traxodactyl. Are you live, by the way? I would really hate to be rating you when you're not live. No, you said you're live already, right? Yeah, you're live. Okay, fantastic. All right, here we come, Trex. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Bad Optics. Thank you so much for everyone who came. Bye-bye.